Hey gamers, and welcome to another board meeting, where today I'll be teaching you the 2 to 4 player game Splendor, designed by Marc Andre and published by Space Cowboys. In Splendor, we will become rich merchants, crafting raw gems into jewel cards, trying to gain the attention of prominent nobles. Let's go set up the game and learn how to play. First of all, I have this Splendor mat that does not come with the game, and you absolutely do not need this. But if you really enjoy the game, it does add a little pizzazz and organization. Separate all of the development cards into the 3 different backed colors. Shuffle these up and place the decks in a column, starting at the bottom with green, then gold, and then blue. You can see that they are labeled 1, 2, and 3 dots, respectively, for the colored impaired. Then reveal 4 cards from each deck and place them to the right of the deck, forming a row. Shuffle up the noble tiles and reveal as many of them as there are players plus 1. So let's say we are playing a 3-player game, so we reveal 4 nobles and set them to the side. Remove the other nobles from this game. Place all of the gems in 6 different piles sorted by colors and shapes. In a 2-player game, remove 3 gems of each color. In a 3-player game like we are doing, remove just 2 of each and place those back in the box. We are now ready to begin the game. During the game, we will be purchasing development cards in hopes that we will be the first player to get 15 points. You will get points by buying certain development cards that have points listed on the top left, or by getting a noble tile, which all of these are worth 3 points. To begin, select a first player and they will take their turn, and the game will move in a clockwise direction, each player taking 1 action until the end of the game. On a player's turn, they can do one of 3 things. They can take tokens, or they can buy development cards, or reserve a development card. If you choose to take tokens, you can either take 3 tokens of 3 different colors, or you can take 2 tokens of 1 color, but you can only take 2 tokens of 1 color if there are 4 or more tokens left before you take them. A player can only have 10 tokens in front of him at any given time at the end of his turn. So if you ever have more than 10, you have to choose tokens to put back into the supply until you have 10 again. You can buy a development card. By paying on the top left, it shows how many tokens you need of that particular color. To buy this red, I would need 3 white tokens. I would spend those white tokens and put them back into the general supply. Now I get this card and it goes in front of me. The card is immediately replaced for the next player. And now I have a red token no matter what at all times. If one card requires 1 red token, I have this at all times. I do not need to spend this. This is mine. And you will slowly start building up more and more of these cards, and it will make it easier and easier for you to buy cards from the 2nd and the 3rd rows, which most of them will have points printed on those. And now the 3rd thing you can do is you can reserve a card. You can take any card from the development area and take that and put that to the side. This does not go in your supply, but now no other player can buy this card. You can buy this card on a different turn, but that is your turn. You also get to take one of these gold tokens when you reserve a card. And this is called a joker, and it is a wild token. And it counts as any color you wish it to be. You can only ever have 3 cards reserved at one time for yourself. We haven't talked about the noble tiles yet. And how you get a noble tile is at the end of your turn, you will check if you have completed any of the noble's objectives. And on their card, on the left, will show a certain number of cards of colors. So this noble's objective is to have 4 black development cards and 4 red development cards in your supply. And if you would have that, you would place that noble in front of you, and they will be worth 3 points for yourself. You can only ever take 1 noble per turn, even if you complete multiple objectives on your turn. Once a player has reached 15 points, by all of their development cards and noble tiles combined, players finish the current round so that all players get an equal number of turns. And the player who has the most points at that point wins the game. If there is a tie, the player who has purchased the fewest number of development cards wins. And that is a complete run through on how to play the game Splendor. So if you like these videos I'm putting out and want to learn more games, like and subscribe to the board meeting page. And remember to keep on gaming, everyone. Have a great day.